All right, well, hello, fifth grade friends. We are continuing right along here in chapter 7 uh, with decimal division and having decimals in both the divisor and the dividend. So we want to remember our rules from yesterday. First of all, remember what we do is we move the decimal in the divisor all the way to the right. So that 6/10 is going to become 6. Then we move the decimal in the dividend the same number of places. So 8.4 gets moved to the right. It becomes 84. And we have 84 divided by 6. And so now I just divide like I normally would. Now step 3 involves me moving the decimal straight up. Right now at this point there is no decimal. We'll cross that track a later time when we might end up with a decimal in this number, or we have to add a decimal. So there's a couple different things that happen there. But here we're just going to have 84 divided by 6. So let's see what happens. 6 can go into 8 one time. 1 times 6 is 6. 8 minus 6 is 2, which I'm okay with because 2 is less than 6. Then I'm going to go ahead and bring the 4 down. 6 can go into 24. 4 times 6 is 24. 24 minus 24 is 0. And that's what we have going on there. So the final answer is 14. All right, let's move right along. 76 and 41 hundredths being divided by 3 hundredths. Well, I want to move the decimal in the divisor all the way to the right. So that 3 hundredths is going to become 3. I moved this decimal twice, so I need to move that decimal twice. And I end up with 7,641. Well, let's divide and see what happens. 3 can go into 7 2 times. 2 times 3 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. I'm going to go, which I like because that's less than 3. Going to bring down that 6. 3 can go into 16, I believe 5 times. 5 times 3 is 15. 16 minus 15 is 1. I'm bringing the 4 down. 3 can go into 14. 4 times. 4 times 3 is 12. 14 minus 12 is 2. I like that because 2 is less than 3. I'm taking the 1, putting that straight down. 3 can go into 21. 7 times. 7 times 3 is exactly 21. 21 minus 21 is 0. So that was kind of a long problem, but not a difficult one. I end up with 2,547. All right. Well, we wish they could all be that easy, but of course they can't be. 39 and 56 hundredths being divided by 8 and 6/10. Well, first of all, the decimal in the divisor has to move all the way to the right, so that's got to become 86. This one moved one spot, so this one is only going to be moved one spot. So it's going to be 86 going into 395 and 6/10. I'm going to take that decimal, put it straight up. My 86 going to get rounded to 90, and I'm going to think about 9. I'm going to think to myself, well, okay, I know that 86 can't go into 3. I know that it can't go into 39, but it can go into 395. Not sure how many times. Okay, but I think that the number of times that 9 can go into 39 is the same number of times that 86 can go into 395, or at least very close to the same. Well, 9 can go into 39 4 times. So I'm going to try 86 times 4. 4 times 6 is 24. Put the 4 down, carry the 2. 4 times 8 is 32, plus the 2 is 34. I get 344. Well, I know that 340 plus 50 is 390, so I'm going to be pretty close. I don't think I can make another group of 86, so I'm feeling pretty comfortable with 4, 344, and then subtracting. 5 minus 4 is 1, 9 minus 4 is 5, 3 minus 3 is nothing. I'm feeling pretty good about that. 51 is less than 86. So we're going to go ahead and bring the 6 down. And I'm going to think to myself, how many ever times that 9 can go into 51, I think is the same number of times that 86 can go into 516. Well, 9 can go into 51 5 times. So I'm going to come over here, and since I've already done 86 times 4 is 344. So if I come over here and try 86 times 5, 5 times 6 is 30. Put the 0 down, carry the 3. 8 times 5 is 40, plus the 3 is 43. Well, 430 seems a little bit distant from 516. So let's just try 86 times 6 and see what happens. 6 times 6 is 36. Put the 6 down, carry the 3. 6 times 8 is 48, plus the 3 is 51. Well, I like that, 516, 516. So I'm going to go ahead and put a 6 here. And 6 times 86 is 516. I subtract those and I get 0. I end up with 4 6/10. All right, this is the last one. 4 68/100 divided by 3 6/10. I take the decimal, move it one place to the right, I get 36. So which means I have to take the decimal and the dividend, move it one place to the right. I end up with 46 8/10. So I got 36 going into 46 8/10. Well, once again, 36, we're going to round it. We're going to make it 40 because the 6 tells us to round up and make the 3 a 4. Everything else becomes a 0. I'm going to think about the smaller number 4. Well, 36 can't go into 4, but it can go into 46. Well, that's not hard. 4 can go into 4 one time. So I'm thinking, well, 36 is just going to be able to go into 46 one time. And that makes sense because I know that if I do 30 times 2, I'm going to get 60 something, so I'm bigger. Well, I'm going to get 60, but 36 times 2 is going to get me into the 60s or 70s. Of course, I want to remember here to put my decimal straight up. 1 times 36 is 36. 46 minus 36 is 10. I like that because it's less than 36. I'm going to go ahead and bring the 8 down. All right. 4 can go into 10 twice. So I'm going to try 36 times 2 and see what I get. 2 times 6 is 12. Put the 2 down, carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Well, 72 and 108, I'm not sure. Let's just be safe if 2 is right, but let's just try 36 times 3 to see what we get. 3 times 6 is 18. Put the 8 down, carry the 1. 3 times 3 is 9, plus the 1 is 10. I get 108. Well, I like that because that's the number I have here. So I can with confidence say, well, 36 can go into 108 3 times. 3 times 36 is 108, and 108 minus 108 is 0. All right, we'll continue more with decimal division next video. Talk to you later, 5th grade. Bye.